All right, welcome. We're here at the 2019 Battle at the Alamo in San Antonio, Texas. This is our first semifinal match of the day. We've got Maria Jose Vargas from Buenos Aires, Argentina, in the green shorts. Won first serve versus number 2 ranked player on tour, Samantha Salas from Monterrey, Mexico. This is a rematch of our event final at the Open Bolivia American Iris last month. I'm TJ Bombo, Commissioner of the LPRT. I'm joined here with JT of Daily Racquetball. JT, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, TJ. I expect we'll have some amazingly quick racquetball here this afternoon.
Well, I don't know how fast this will be. They played in Bolivia, in Cochabamba, and this match was a battle. Over 2 hours, 11-9 tiebreaker in the 5th game. Maria Jose Vargas came out ahead in that match. Vargas earns the first point. A funny bounce there for Salas, 2 serving 0. That win last month for Vargas moved her position in the rankings. She was at number 4, and after that event, she moved up to the number 3 spot. Short serve. Vargas coming out to a strong lead here in game 1, 4 serving 0. Samantha trying to slow her down a little bit. Cross-court pass for another winner. Maria Jose Vargas is one of those players. She is always ready. She's eager, she's excited. She can't wait to get on the court. She's the first player to walk on a court to get ready for a match. She's right there, she's ready, she's bouncing around, just excited to play. And she keeps the pace going the entire game. Quick pace, quick feet. Excellent shot there by Samantha Salas. Zero serving 5. Point for Salas. Blasted an overhand shot pretty deep in the court into that corner. If you're just joining us for the first time today, Samantha was very successful earlier today in that serve. She was lining up in the same spot every time and hit a very deceiving serve every time. It was hard to tell if she was going down this right side line or left, or if she'd throw a Z-serve in every now and then too. She really kept Nancy Enriquez on her toes. Samantha bested Nancy in 2 games in the quarters to get here to the semifinals today. have our first time out here. We'll take a little break. We'll be back in about 45 seconds.
Thank you very much for the share, Margaret. We appreciate that. Every like and share helps get the amazing racquetball that we are experiencing this afternoon in front of more people. And some of those people will have played in the past and are not playing currently. We'd love to have them back playing on the court. Great down the line from Samantha, really spreading the court out, making Maria go as far as possible to try to retrieve that. 4 serving 5.
Samantha lining up again in that same spot. This time she goes to the left side, comes up a little bit short, so second serve coming up here. 4 serving 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, last call from the sides. Get it now.
And another side out. Salas back in the box. You're going to see a lot of great gets by both these players. They're both amazingly fit racquetball players. Just very talented, good court coverage. So good get. Samantha, as you can see, drive serves, hard drive serves. She's got one of the best forehands, hardest hitting forehands on tour. That ties us up 5-5 here in game 1. Serve, good footwork by Vargas to get over and return that ball cross court. Vargas now back in the service box. She played doubles, her own doubles partner, Natalia Mendez, this morning in the quarterfinals to get here to the semis today. She won that match in 3 games. That forehand setup, Samantha just blasts that straight down the gut. The old PRT, we're playing best out of 5 games. Games to 11, win by 2.
One of the differences you'll notice in the approach of these two players is Samantha always checks her opponent's readiness before she gets down and invests any energy in getting low for the serve. Maria gets low and then she checks.
Not a right or wrong as long as they check the receiver.
As long as they check,
though. A tough serve by Vargas. We have a timeout here in game one. We'll take a little break. We'll be back here live in San Antonio.
Back from Samantha's timeout.
It's tough. Cut the ball a little bit on that backhand shot. Just enough to get it back to the front wall, and as you can see the result. Side out, Samantha in the lock, serving at 5-8 to Vargas. Launch that one.
And I think that's the first long that we've seen from her today, starting from that position, that location. Great patience displayed by Samantha there, waiting until Maria's ceiling ball was coming up a little short, a little far back from the back wall, so she was able to take it down successfully. That takes it to 7, serving 8.
Ooh. You know, wasn't much you could do with that. Though, good gets by both players. I think sometimes the hardest shot to hit is when you're right up against the front wall. Your opponent's behind you, you're not sure where they are. And Samantha just blasted it to the back. Forehand setup. Samantha again crushed it. 7 serving 8. These players are fun to watch. I mean, as we said, a lot of athletic gets, great court coverage, talented athletes.
That ties us up at 8. Samantha takes the lead at 9-8, and Maria takes her second timeout. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Welcome
we're
back. Still game number 1 at the battle at the Alamo. We've got 9 serving 8. Samantha Salas in the service box. Serve comes up a little bit long, so second serve.
Short serve.
Tied up again, 9-9.
Appreciation shown by the audience, almost all of whom are playing in the tournament in one division or another this afternoon.
Yeah, this is a great event here in San Antonio. They've got over 200 players entered this weekend. They use 3 facilities, including the one we're at right now, the Thousand Oaks Family YMCA. There's a giant pool outside, a lot of fun. There's 5 glass back wall racquetball courts. Diving get by Salas. You know, this feels already like a repeat of last month's final. I mean, these two just battled. If you missed that event, it was an amazing event, and an amazing final match between these two players. Vargas came out ahead 11-9 in the 5th game that time, but the entire match could have went either way at any time. Still 9-9. Salas in the box this time. Ace serve for game point. First game point for Salas. goes to Samantha Salas. We'll take a little break here. 90 seconds, we'll be back for game number 2. Well, welcome back. Game number 2 here in our first semifinal at the battle at the Alamo. Samantha Salas pulled that game 1 out 11-9, but it was a back and forth. Both these players going ahead at any time. Vargas serving now. Salas just checking out here with her her friend and LPRT player Monse Mejia to see if she should have appealed that. Monse said, nope, that's good. So she didn't use an appeal. The players do have line judges here for the semifinals. This weekend at the Alamo, we've got pro singles, but we also have a mixed pro doubles division. Some exciting matches, matchups. Just warming up for next weekend when the LPRT heads to Syosset, New York, and that will be a dual LPRT IRT event with a huge mixed doubles draw, mixed pro doubles next weekend in Syosset. Some interesting matchups, teams. It's going to be an incredible division.
Second serve, expecting a drive Z to that white corner.
And she fooled you too, JT.
It's the right corner.
You said a drive serve to the right. She hit a Z serve. My point is Samantha's doing a really great job at setting up in that same spot and hitting a variety of serves that's really keeping her opponents guessing. She had a lot of success earlier today against Nancy Enriquez. Vargas serving again. With a high Z lob. So a lot of that serve as well in the final when Samantha played Vargas last event. Got this semifinal, and then next up on this court, our other semifinal for this event, #1 ranked player Paola Longoria taking on #5 player Ronda Rajic. Vargas looking at the referee to ask if that shot was good or skipped or what, but the referee called it good. Vargas takes a timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back here live in just a moment.
And we're back from the timeout. Thank you very much, Christina, for noticing that the score was backwards on the scoreboard. We've got that resolved now. 5 serving 1.
So referee called, I think, a replay. Okay, so that's what it was. So Maria, the referee called a replay, but Maria Vargas is appealing that that was a 2-bounce get on Samantha.
I need referee for men's 40 plus. Men's 40 plus, I need one referee to the tournament test, please. Magaña, sold.
There you go, Mike.
Both line judges agree. Call stands. Replaying 5-1.
Magaña, sit down. Gussie.
Short serve.
Too slow, old man. The older man got it.
High lob Z.
Serving 1. Samantha with a pretty good lead here in game 2.
And the running kill did not work that time. Bring Maria back up to serve. 1 serving 6. Seven serving 1. Right down the line pass from Samantha. Maria was unable to return it, expecting it to come a little bit off that back wall, and it did not.
I think Maria broke her strings on that one, so that's going to be a timeout. We'll just stay right here. Let's talk a little bit about the LPRT schedule coming up. The LPRT after this event here in San Antonio, we have 2 more events this season. As I mentioned earlier, we're headed to Syosset, New York next weekend, and that's Syosset on Long Island, for a dual event, LPRT IRT, men's pro singles, women's pro singles, and a mixed pro doubles event that should be pretty outrageous. And then the LPRT has 1 more event following that, our TeamRoot.com Classic in Kansas City. That'll be a grand slam this year to round out our season schedule. Trying to slow Vargas down a little bit, keeping her racket up an extra second. Well-placed pass by Salas. Vargas a little frustrated there that she didn't get to that ball.
8 serving 1 here in the second game. Great re-kill by Samantha. 9 serving 1.
Diving in by Salas. Set up to Vargas. She takes advantage of it. She had the whole court. Still 1 serving 9. Vargas in the service box. Just not quite as much power on Samantha's backhand as she has on her forehand side. She had to hit a nice pinch, but just left it up just enough for Vargas to get there. Three 9, second serve. And Samantha calls a timeout. We'll be back in about 45 seconds. And we're back from Samantha's timeout. 4 serving 9. Nice patience by Samantha Salas to wait to see where Vargas was going. She had plenty of time to set up and wait on the ball. Vargas was out of position, but she waited, so it was a great payoff for Samantha Salas, who's in the box now, serving at 9-4 here in game 2. Tough pinch from deep in the court by Vargas. First side out.
39 feet. Samantha, her first game point opportunity here in game number 2. 10 serving 4. Short. From that second position, she's been a little bit more predictable. Pretty much always the drive left. This will be a drive Z to the right corner. There we go.
There we go.
And that's the end of game number 2. 11-9, 11-4. We'll be back in just a few moments with game number 3. So be sure to stay with us.
I'm Holly Scott, I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Seattle, Washington. I've been playing racquetball for about 15 years. My dad started because I didn't like the daycare at the gym, so I was very bored and I needed to go play racquetball. It's my calling. I love the LPRT. I get to travel, meet new people, work on my Spanish, and it's just a great experience and everyone should experience it. Reaching your dream foundation is really important to me because it helps me travel, to get experience, to do better. Racquetball and in life, they teach you to do things professionally, on and off the court. My goal is to be #1. Obviously, same with everybody. It's difficult, but with their help, I can work for it every single tournament and get better. Donations are greatly appreciated, no matter how big or small. It helps players like me reach our dream.
So this is the start of game number 3 in our semifinal at the Battle at the Alamo. Samantha Salas is up 2 games to none over Maria Jose Vargas. Samantha is the return champion from the 2018 battle here in San Antonio. She took out Paula Longoria in the final after losing the first 2 games. Samantha came back and won the next 3 to be the 2018 champion. Yeah, that was a skip ball up there in that front corner. Ref stop play, 1 serving 0. Replay hinder called. Vargas is going to appeal. Both line judges agreed with the referee that call stands. This is a replay.
Short serve.
A little bit funny bounce. Maria was going right, and that ball took a funny bounce to the left. Just out of reach. Still 1 serving 0. Salas in the service special. I give a shout out to Splathead.com. And that's Joe Hall, who makes, every year he makes these amazing, not only tournament shirts, but he makes a special, some kind of apparel for all the pro players who play in this event. This year we all got hoodies. They're just the coolest thing. Hoodies and a really neat LPRT logo bag to put them in. So just so talented. We thank Joe for doing that for us each year. Okay, so we're not really sure why Maria stopped on that. She did appeal. I'm not sure what the call stood. Not sure exactly what she was appealing, but Salas in the box serving a 2-0. I think Samantha's very focused in this match now, just trying to make up for that 5th game in Bolivia last month.
And Samantha does have a little bit more support at this particular event. I know she drove with some of her regular training partners, as well as a number of other Mexican players have driven from Chihuahua into the event. Whereas in Bolivia, I know Maria Jose had family and others to help keep her motivated in between games and in between points. Short serve. 4 serving 0.
Vargas just getting out of the way of getting hit by that ball. It's stuck in the back wall. I mean, hunkered down. I don't know if you could see that on the camera, but hunkered down, trying to stay out of the way of Samantha's shot. Samantha again took advantage of that court positioning. I think even Samantha thought Vargas was going down the right side on that one. Surprised her and took it left. Vargas in the box. Salas taking a second here to wipe off the floor just for safety. Oh, that's one thing that I can't watch somebody do that. Somebody when they take a towel into the court and wipe up sweat off of a dirty floor, and then they wipe their face with the same stuff. I can't take it. That was really close. Salas is going to appeal. Referee called 2 bounces on Salas. She appealed. Both line judges agreed with the referee, so that call stands. That's a used appeal. Players get 3 used appeals each game. If they appeal and the referee's call is overturned, it doesn't count against them. Referee calls penalty hinder, no appeal made, call stands. I thought that was a good call by the referee. We'll take just a second. We'll be back here after a timeout.
All right, we're back from Samantha's timeout. Maria switches it up on us with a nice high lob. Some ceiling ball. Let's see what happens here.
Smart shot by Salas, just placing it right down the line. Question here, how long are timeouts in LPRT? Each player gets 2 45-second timeouts per game. That's a smart shot by Vargas. Samantha was moving to the right, and Vargas hit a pinch to the left. That's a smart, just textbook racquetball right there. Skip ball on that return.
Vargas has been changing the pace with the lob serve. Salas is not ready for it to change.
No,
she wants to start that drive.
She might as well stick with something that's working for her. She came back with an ace serve. Setting up again at the same spot in the service box, and she has 3 very successful serves from that spot. She did it again. She shot 1 to the left, came back in, same setup, same spot. Shot 1 to the right, 2 aces in a row. She's up 7-4 here in the 3rd game.
And I've gotten to see an awful lot of those serves today. The bounce doesn't appear to be very different. And definitely her swing until she makes contact is not any different at all.
So we have an appeal. So Salas hit a shot. Referee called skip. 1 line judge agreed and 1 disagreed. Is that what you saw, JT?
I didn't see the Christina's reply.
Replay hinder called. So Salas is going to appeal. Okay, so the referee on that call called a replay as Vargas and Salas got a little bit tangled up there. Referee called a replay. Salas appealed that it wasn't a replay, it was actually a penalty hinder. Both line judge overturned the referee's call, so side out. That's why the line judges are here to help out the referee. Salas in the service box serving at 7-4. Skip ball and a side out. Vargas goes back to the service box.
No, because she said that somebody gave him to her, but she was
Samantha had just enough time for that coming down to get in place and get set up. Puts it away with the forehand. 8 serving 4.
Their ace serve by Salas, and she goes up. Oh wait, that was side out. No? There it is. Okay, there's just a delay in our scoreboard updating. That's now 9 serving 4.
Short serve.
Took care of that one.
So usually from that spot, Samantha is very unpredictable on first serve. On second serve, she has been consistently hitting that Z, and Maria has picked up on that the last 2 times and has been ready for it.
Doesn't quite make the front wall. Serving 9. Vargas is ahead 2 games, and she's 2 points away from going back to the finals here in San Antonio.
Pincharía madre.
Second serve. High lob C.
Side out again. Fist pump from Vargas, 4 serving 9. Ball side out again. Samantha checking to see if she has any timeouts left. She does. She takes one. We'll just stay right here. I just want to make a really neat announcement here for the LPRT. Right before this match, I got a call from Jeff Peters and Cheryl Kirk in Chicago that just committed again to us returning to Chicago for next season. So thank you to them. We'll be back the weekend before Thanksgiving 2019. We'll be back at the Glass Court Swim and Fitness. So thank you to them. That's a great announcement for us for the LPRT.
Absolutely. It's a great court. They've had a history of supporting the sport in all of its forms. And having the LPRT there is definitely good for their local players and great for the tour.
Well, what was pretty neat, I noticed, was how a lot of the local support and sponsors and everybody came out and just kind of hung out in the club, hung out with the players and had a really good time playing table tennis and just watching matches. It was, we really appreciate the environment there too. So we're happy to be going back.
So Samantha has cleared her mind, ready to serve at 4-9. 2 points away from the match. Great drive serve to the right-hand side. 10 serving 4. It's our first match point opportunity.
Side out. Vargas still fighting here to move this match to game 4. Wow, diving get. She gets up. Was it in time? Referee calls a replay. I couldn't, honestly, JT, I couldn't see because the ref was right in front of my view. I couldn't see if if Vargas was out of the way in time or not. So Salas is going to appeal.
Zachary Zuni on court 3. Zachary Sunil, court 3.
So both line judges overturned the referee's call, so Vargas must not have been out of the way in time. And that's why we have the line judges. So penalty hinder, Salas gets, that's crucial because Salas gets right back in the box and she's serving again here for match point. great match. Salas, I think some of that energy has to do with that loss last month. And Cochabamba, Bolivia. So congratulations to Samantha Salas for moving on to the final here in San Antonio. Thank all of you for joining us here this weekend. We've got one more semifinal match coming up between Ronda Razic and #1 ranked player Paola Longoria. Stay tuned. We'll be back live in about 15 minutes.